A few of the reasons why most Jamaicans are returning home is because the quality of life they're facing. In Europe, in America, a lot of them do not have the same quality of life. Even though they might have not had the money in Jamaica, they was living way better than they're living right now, living in the United States or Europe. And that's the truth, and that's the reason why they're leaving. Because if you listen to some of them, that's... Thank you guys for tuning in again. If you're new to the channel, thank you for tuning in. And if you're a subscriber or viewer, please, thank you for coming back. Anyways, this is about people returning to Jamaica and why. And most of the reason is the quality of life that we're facing, some of us here in the United States, Europe, wherever. And a lot of us came here with our companions sometimes, and we're going to make a better life, and things don't work out with the same person, or the person passed away. Things happen. So we resort to trying to find a replacement. Sometimes that replacement becomes that we wind up with someone else from Jamaica that lives there, or, you know, we know, because we tend to want to stick together as human beings, and that's okay, especially when you're from another country or island or whatever. The number one thing is that a lot of us need to worry about when you go in Jamaica is financial stability, job, work. What are you going to be doing when you get there? The second thing, because that's something, because if you have money, you can get a place, but you're going to try to figure out where I'm going to live. Where do I want to live? That's another thing. You got to say to yourself, okay, I found somewhere to live. Do I want to buy? Do I want to rent? Do I want to build? If you have the money, you won't have a problem. Quality of life, in my belief, that I do believe that you do have a better quality of life, because for some reason, when you're in Jamaica, you sleep better. At least I do. I don't know about everybody, but whenever I arrive in Jamaica and I open my door and I take a deep breath, honestly, I don't remember nothing about America. Only thing, if I leave my family behind, which is my husband, my children, there might be the reason why I might think about, oh, I need to call them, or, but nothing else matters. Now, with that said, I wouldn't suggest to anyone coming to Jamaica or moving back to Jamaica to work, try to find a job if you don't have the right credential, or the heavy credential, as they would say. If you have the education and you feel like, okay, I could get a decent job, hey, more power to you. Working online, I think, is a lot of opportunity out there that you can find work. People don't know this. You can find a lot of jobs online. And once you have a high school diploma with a little bit of college background or some form of certificate, you should be able to find a job online. Now, when it comes down to business, that might be the best route to go. If you're trying to do something for yourself, is the perfect way to go if you're trying to do something for yourself. And why I say that, because you're a little bit more in control, and if you have a few dollars, you most of the time you can find a way to keep up. You will find some business that, because Jamaica, it's easy to make money. It's just the fact that, I'm gonna be honest, it's easy to make money. And I'm not gonna come on here and tell nobody, oh, it's the worst place and it's the hardest place for me, because I've had a wholesale, car wash, an ice cream spot, clothing store, what's that? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, clothing store. Yeah, I had all of those things in Jamaica. Will I go back to those particular things? No, because those things require a lot of work, and I'm too old. Now, you do rental car, I have done that. I have sell cars, I have done that. Taxi, I have done that. I've tried those things, so I know those things work. Is it ideal for everybody? No. I believe that farming is one of the #1 thing in Jamaica, because a lot of people go in organic or vegetarian, whatever. Everybody's saying they're going to eat right. And those things, I believe in food, because it's one thing we cannot do without food. So farming is one way to go. If you could either lease a piece of land, buy a piece of land, and start your own little farm, that will be like a blessing to you in disguise. You wouldn't even know it, because even for yourself, you wouldn't have to buy certain things in Jamaica. The money makes a big difference in your life, because no one could do without money. Money make you sleep better. Money make you feel better, and I get it. Money make you feel like, okay, I could go to my bed and sleep and not worry about it tomorrow too much, because guess what? I could go and I could get my insurance on my car. I could go and pay my bills without any questions, you know, like, oh, how much money I have in the bank. Okay, put that aside. Now, like I said before, you have to know where you're going to live at. And why I say that, because public transportation is not accessible to everyone in Jamaica, especially in the rural areas. You have to take taxis. Are taxis safe? Depends. I don't believe taxis are safe, period, for me. But some people said it is, so I guess I have to take their word for it. But I am not going into a taxi if I don't have to. The bus system, some people say it's okay. I am not taking it if I don't have to. So I will not come up here and tell someone, oh, you go moving back to Jamaica, take the bus or take a cab, because that's, to me, that's giving people the opportunity to have crazy ideas. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, put that aside, because that's not what we're on here for. I'm talking about the positive things of Jamaica and why people really want to return. It's the quality of life. Just like people move to Costa Rica. Why people move to Costa Rica? It's affordable. The quality of life, right? It's the same thing for Jamaica. Only difference with Jamaica have a problem, and the problem is so much poor people there and hungry people. And not because I say poor, that don't mean I'm rich or anything. No, I'm just as poor. I just think different. I think different because I believe that poor is a mind, mental. It's just mental. It's not really, and I don't want to use it as just as vaguely and, you know, oh, poor is something that is mental, and I choose not to be, because I realize that I'm not going to sit up in no house hungry. I will do what I got to do to get something to eat or for my family. That's just me. I will work the littlest of job if I have to eat. That's just me. So put that aside. It's not that. But what I'm saying is, if you decide to go home to Jamaica, make sure you have a little bit of change to even start your own business, because working for someone, I believe, in Jamaica, you're not going to get nothing that you're looking for as far as the pay, or more like the salary you might be looking for. Even if you're in a government job, they're not going to pay you, because doctors is still getting paid $200,000, $300,000, which is pennies, like $2 grand US dollars per month or something like that. That's a little bit of money. People make that in a week. So I wouldn't suggest anyone say, oh, I'm going to go ahead and unless if you have your house, if you have your car, if you have those things already set up, you're good. I'm gonna be honest with you. Having your home in Jamaica, already have a car set up, and those are the two things I would suggest you set up before you reach to Jamaica, to be honest with you. Because if you wind up with a home, and you don't have to be a house, it could be a condominium apartment. If you could wind up buy those things instead of paying rent, you be on a good foot, because paying rent is very expensive, especially in Kingston. In the country area now, you're still looking for over $100,000. Depends on where you're planning to stay. Like I said, you have to know where you're going. Apologize, I'm at the ATM, you guys. I'm trying to get some money. But to be honest with you, a lot of the times we don't take those things into consideration. But like I said, Jamaica is a beautiful place, and we all would like to say it's not, but it is. It's a peace of mind for me. That's my peace of mind, knowing that I plan to retire there in a couple, less than a year or so, to be honest with you. A lot of people moving home for all different type of reasons. And some people got here, and from the day they moved here, they knew they was going back in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. They made their plan. I am not going to be the one to judge and tell someone to leave America, stay in America, go to Jamaica, stay in Jamaica. Every man make their own path. Ain't nothing more rewarding than doing exactly what you want to do in life. So if you guys got this far, thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate every single last one of y'all. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate every single last one of y'all, and thank you guys for helping me get to 7,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I will be doing a giveaway for next year, and I'm going to go through that. I'm going to do a total different video for that. I'm giving away something special, a couple nights. Once my Airbnb is finished, I will let you guys know, and I'll be giving away a couple nights to 2 different people, different timing. So I'm going to do a video for that, and I'll explain how I will be giving it away. I just got to finish, you know, do the details how I'm going to be giving the time away. I'm not paying for your airfare, excuse me, or none of that. All I'm giving away is the stay of a couple of nights, and I got to figure out how many nights and how many days. And I would like to be there so I could like really accommodate my peoples and make them comfortable. So that's part of it. But anyway, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for looking out for me and, you know, sticking with me and giving me a chance. And God bless.